I believe, sir, we are preparing our children for the world ahead. So if we are preparing them for real life, it should be realistic, and wherever science and technology can actually augment better learning, it should be included. But it should be started right from the beginning. There is no stage where certain things are started. Like I believe if we are teaching English in class 5, the children who come to Chandigarh from various regional areas, I belong to Bhavan Vidyalaya, one of the top schools in Chandigarh. So we feel children who are coming from the regional areas find themselves somewhere not in competition with, or they don't feel comfort in being in a city which is way forward. So I believe we need to expose our children to everything, not only teaching about various subjects, teaching about how to present themselves. I want to share a small experience I had. My sister lives in Australia. Her 4-year son was visiting us, and we were all traveling in a car. And this child had a toy. I was amazed the way the child was actually presenting his toy. The way he explained about the toy, I don't think we all adults could also explain. And once he completed his explanation, he says, "You can now ask me questions." And I immediately blurted out a question. She says, he says, "Did I allow you to do it?" Imagine a 4-year-old could actually control a crowd of 6 people who were traveling in the car, who were all elder to him. Here in India, if a child of class 12 has to speak to teachers, one moment he will think before speaking. So we need to give them all kinds of exposure so that they should be able to express themselves. Whatever they are learning, I think they should be able to express those things. Whether it is emotions, like I'll suggest all of you check the BBC archives for like there's a video from 1965 where a young adolescent is actually talking about how he feels when he is getting angry. I don't think we all adults can also express it the same way. So expression is something very, very important in the world of today. If we are able to express what we are experiencing within, that brings out a lot of change in the way others respond to us. I think I'm kind of, digressing from the topic that was there. I'll say why I'm saying this, because as the school counselor here at Bhavan Vidyalaya, and these days what I'm experiencing is that our children really are raring to go. But I believe as adults, we are not supplying them with opportunities to actually have hands-on experience, to deal with life situations, to learn to solve the problems they all face day to day. We all need to expose them.
1 minute मैडम।
Yes.
प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस। मेरी गलती है, मैंने इसके पहले मंच पे आए लोगों से इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं किया, ये मेरी गलती है, सॉरी फॉर दैट। बट जब डेट है सही है, लेकिन आप अपना इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं कर सकते ताकि पूरा लोग जान सके हु आर यू।
I'm Neeraj Anand. I'm the school counselor at Bhavan Vidyalaya, Chandigarh. So I have been working there for the last 16 years. Prior to that, I have worked for about 19 years with drug addicts. I had a very close interaction with each of my clients, and whatever I have learned there helped me come work into a school. I never ever wanted to be a teacher. I don't know, I'm sorry, no, all respect to all teachers, but I felt I was not a person who could just go about teaching things in a very nice way. I was more a listener, and that is what taught me that we need to listen to the children, and that's how I came here working into the school. I remember when I joined, I asked my principal, my all education was in the field of educational guidance and counseling, but by virtue of luck, I went and worked with drug addicts, and when I interacted with people, I just felt that they all are as normal people as all of us. It's just a small decision-making deficiency. We are not having those skills which led to these people getting into a situation which they could not deal. Nobody has any idea when you try a drug or substance which can be addictive, you don't even know what lies ahead of you. So they're all simple people like us. And I felt when we are evolving as individuals, we need to be taught life skills in a very, I would say, extensive manner. And that's how we'll be able to deal with life situations. Because ultimately, we are all dealing with life situations day in and day out, every moment. For a small child, when the mother has gone to the washroom, she's away from his eyes, the child feels my mother is gone forever. Can we all experience that anxiety in that child? We all tend to not understand what the child is going through. We try to manage the child. Do we go and hug the child and just tell them, see, I'll count 10 and your mom is going to open the door and come back? Are we reassuring the child? No, we are all busy these days. And we are all getting busier. I'm sorry I'm taking too much of time, talking about these things. But I believe we all need to really try and expose our children to situations and discuss those situations with them. Help them understand how they can solve it. I remember my principal telling me in the beginning, I just joined, it was a couple of years. She tells me, Neeraj, this teacher said something to the child in class and I want you to talk to the teacher. I said, Mama, I slightly differ. I believe today if I talk to the teacher, tomorrow will I go to her college and talk to her college teacher? And 10 years later, will I go to her in-laws and talk to the in-laws about it? I think I need to prepare my child for the rule, not the rule for the child. I want to give my child skills so that she can deal with her life situation. I believe somebody was saying it's paperwork. Believe me, what I'm talking over the last 36 years in my field, I've learned that nothing is impossible. We all are just actually limiting ourselves. I was recently seeing a video. They said, just include 5 more things that you can include in what you're doing already. And see, you will be able to do them seamlessly, flawlessly. Yes, we all have been doing it. We all have grown up to this age, learning so many things every day. So why can't these children do it? Let us all explore those limitless possibilities. All the best.